Evil Eye. You got it. Unbelievable. On today of all days, you couldn't have been Evil Eye. I'm so fucking tired already. It's in the item room. It's not a character. It has nothing to do with tears, and it's from Afterbirth. Fuck. Afterbirth items like Pokego. It's not in the shop. It does have something to do with familiars, maybe? What's a familiar from Afterbirth? Let's just try a regular one. Let's try Try Baby. I think this is actually tier 3 though. Yep. Item room unique baby shop. It's probably familiar. Is it like a fly? Like Papa Fly? Okay, give me a description. Contact damage familiar from Afterbirth. It might be still, no, it can't be a fly. It's not Ice Baby because it doesn't have status effects. Well, well, well. Look who decided to show up. We're still doing Icicle. I wasn't able to complete it before Kate got here. Damn. Familiar contact damage from Afterbirth. Starting and ending this stream with Icicle? Maybe. No. No, I'll give you guys at least like an hour and a half of stream. I do have to get up early tomorrow though, so that's all I can promise, all right? Now, contact damage familiar. That's not a fly. And it's from Afterbirth. Is Big Fan? No, that's a fucking. It's hard to think of a familiar that does contact damage. Got any color info? No. Maybe it's pink. Maybe. It's not Cube of Meat. It's not Ball of Bandages. It's not Sacrificial Dagger. That's like a way earlier item. It's not any of the flies. It's not Orbital. It's not Dry Baby. It could be a Orbital like familiar that follows you around like Judas's shadow. It's not Orbital. That's true. Is it like shadow? Like shade? Contact damage familiar. Leech? I think that would give you red heart. No, that would. No, I thought heal was something. Okay, I don't actually know. Give me a pony. Give me a silhouette. Fuck. Big Chub, Little Gertie. That's it. Is it? Yeah. There it is. There needs to be less spherical shapes in Isaac. It's too difficult. Oh, left hand. Less than 13, red. Red patch. More than 9, completely red. Frick. Blasting cap. 12 red, not that. Okay. Bloody penny. Character, description. Floor enter room's environment. The fuck? Room's environment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nope. Rosary bead. 11. Not secondhand. Size didn't have charge. Is that even something it could be? Not umbilical cord because that's from earlier. Mother's kiss. 11, 12, 13. Not short fuse. Wicked crown? Yeah. Fuck you. Frick you. How is it not wicked crown? Stupid ass piece of shit game. I'm so tired. Jinx, you did get jinxed. Can't deny that. All right. All right. Dry baby. Sacrificial guppy. These are lives. Let's see here. Necronomicon, Damocles, the Polaroid. The Polaroid. Toxic shock. Maybe like something that affects you on room enter? Perhaps? Something explosive related? No. Like this? Almost. Single-use active items. You're not wrong. So then these be like this. That was almost. Yeah. Yeah, it was almost. That looks right. I know that looks right. I think these. Shit. Fuck. Okay, never mind. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what the last category is though. Is it shield related? That's the only shield related thing. Right there. I don't think Bogo Bombs, Toxic Shock, the Necronomicon. No, none of those give you a shield. Oh, mass damage. That's what I was thinking. Like this. Oh my god, I thought I already checked that. Paper items, fuck you. Dumb shit. Absolutely dumb as hell. God damn it. Is fine. Ghost normal. Fucking Zora. I already used both of them. Let's go with this one. Hisui normal. There's more than one? There's like Ursa Luna is normal ground. Weird deer? Yerp. Kanto normal. Fucking. How about Tauros? Have I used that yet? Nope. All right. Fighting Ghost. Okay. Marshadow. Okay. Annihilate. This one tends to be the better of the two. Yerp. Fighting Hisui. Let's go with Lilligant Hisui. Sure. Kanto fighting. I feel like if you're a Kanto fighting type, you kind of suck, right? You got like Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, and the Machop line. Is that it? Badge. Ghost Fire. I do believe this is just the Chandelier. Litwick. Lantern. It's called Lantern. Lampert. Lampent. Whatever. Hisui fire types. It's like Arcanine. Okay, that's... I think I've already done Arcanine. What's so... Growlithe? Hisui? Yep. Kanto fire. A lot of fire types. No better time like this to do Moltres, though. Told you. Well. I'm still goated. Who would have guessed? I know my Pokemon. Once again, who would have guessed? All right, now that I am sufficiently tired... Nova, I just started. You can't be meowing. All right. No worries. My lack of energy will not stop me from completing at least part of this case. April 2nd, 10:15 a.m. Zodiac Hall, Fountain Room. Whoa, went deep on that one. Sorry, Miles Sereno. Didn't mean to bend your ear for so long. I had no idea that was how it all came about. I read the files, but they didn't go into anywhere near that level of detail. Heh. I'll bet they'll paint things in a much rosier light for the prosecution, too. Von Karma was the one in charge, after all. What happened with the case after that? Well, with the ice sculptures vanishing from the victim's room, things hit a bit of a rough patch. So rough, in fact, that it took a full year before they could even reach a verdict in the trial. A year? This was back before they brought in the whole initial trial thing. You didn't have to finish up in double quick time like you do nowadays. I see. Did they ever find out how the victim's creations managed to just disappear? Well, they were sorbets, or frozen desserts, or whatever you want to call them. Ice, in other words. And if it's made of ice, it can melt, which is exactly what they concluded must have happened. But there's a chance that wasn't how things actually went down. What do you mean? So this place is a gallery these days, but back then it was Samson Tangaro's place, yeah? Indeed. The site of the IS-7 incident. Well, word is Frost's ice sculptures are suddenly back on display 18 years after that fateful day. The very sculptures the victim made. Who knows? Could be they're just modeled on the originals. But I figured it was worth coming down for a little look-see just in case. Seems like the least I could do for poor old Gregory. Well, alrighty then. Let's go take a look at these icy marvels, shall we, kiddo? I believe they're on display in the Winter Wing, as it's very snazzily known. Ah, so we don't even, like, do things there anymore. So, Winter Wing, Winter Wing. Huh? I don't believe it. It's locked. The gallery's open for biz. With the Winter Wonder Wings off limits, what's gives? Fender. Perhaps you should look more closely at the pamphlet we were given. The Winter Wing is over there. Is it? Freaky. Could have sworn it was this one. Anywho, shall we? Time to dive in and see what we should have seen 18 years ago. Why are you introducing 3 new characters here? Brr, I see they're still keeping it chilly as all heck in these rooms. He's not deadlocking. True. You will never see me deadlocking. Unless I'm given sufficient money to do so. Hey look, it's one of those salt lamps. It is the winter wing, you know, but you're right. It's like a freezer in here. Based. It could be a trick of the light, but it feels like the whole room is made of ice. The temperature controls must be somewhere in the back if memory serves correctly. Hey, Milester, can you go peep the degree count? I'm thinking of complaint to the management is in order. There's so much thing as too cold, yeah? Alright, if you insist. Take your time. Mosey around and take in the sights while you're at it. I've got a camera I need to prep for action. Feel like your pop might appreciate a picture of all this. Put it on his grave so you can have a gander. Of course. Look the salt lamp. There are 2 large statues on display here. Guess they are remakes of Frost's works from 18 years ago. Real eye-catching stuff. Ice sculpture is a heck of an art form, huh? It is. These are the works my father never got to see. To think I get to see them instead, so many years later. Sorry to butt in while you're deep in the think hole, but do you mind looking at this for a sec? This way for a sec, this way. Beautiful, yeah, just like that. Look at this bozo. Fender, really? Say cheese. Please don't do that again. I don't like having my picture taken. I don't either. I get it. My bad, big guy. My bad. Had to check if this old thing was still working is all. 2 ladies in the car. Now that you mention it, your camera does look rather ancient. Yup, vintage model. You ever hear of an instant camera? Develops the picture right after you take the shot. Still twist my noggin trying to think how it works. I know what an instant camera is, although I've never used one. Heh, should have known Mr. Know-It-All would know it all. You really are your father's son. Alright, step aside. I need to get some good shots of your room here. For all his joking, he looks very serious about the pictures he's taken. He must have his own theories about the IS-7 incident. Woo! I should have been a paparazzo. These are gold, and they developed right away. Want to see? Alright. I don't have a window open, right? Just in case. Yeah. Similar. I still think the person on the right has more energy than Edgeworth, though. I'll give him that. Question. What do these 2 sculptures represent? That's Capricorn and what? Taurus. Oh, why did I say Capricorn? Yeah, Taurus and Gemini. Bingo. He shoots, he scores. Whoa, you're a regular encyclopedia, Meister. Guess that's why this is the winter wing, right? Because they have the winter star stuff on display here. Gemini is a summer star. Anyway, seeing as I'm a nice old rogue on the block, this one's yours for the keepsies. Thanks? Make these same zodiac statues out of flavored ice from the contestant 18 years ago. Sure did. Lovely crafted life-size desserts. I only ever saw the old ones in photos, though. But these are the spit of the originals. So this is what you wanted to show me. Yup. Think Gregory would have wanted you to see him too. And I may not have had it to come here on my own. Sorry to drag you along. Not at all. Happy to be able to see where my father's final case unfolded. Glad to hear you say so, Palio. Let's say we grab another snap to commemorate this heartwarming occasion. Absolutely not. Huh? Fender, I can't seem to find the temperature controls you mentioned. Oh yeah, it's a little tricky if you don't know where it is. Here, I'll have it open for you in a jiffy. Huh? Dang thing's locked. Makes sense, I guess. Wouldn't want the visitors cranking off the thermostat and melting the art. According to the pamphlet, the winter wing is kept at a constant 27 degrees. Howee, that's colder than a snowman's cold bits. Excuse me, Fender? I'm gonna freeze to death in here. You could, in fact, freeze to death in here. Yeah, there's only one thing for it. Someone's getting a snuggle. Hey, what's with the icy stare? You want me to freeze to death? No. You know what he said? I wonder, do you think we were allowed to take pictures in here? What? You didn't check. Forgets my father. What would he have noticed if you were here? Perhaps if he had the chance to see it. That child might... No. That's not... What's happened happened. A boy wearing a backpack. What's he doing at an art gallery on his own? She wanted to run a gallery so bad she just quit the industry? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Does this boy know the owner of the gallery, perhaps? The huge block of ice on display here. The Pleiades. It's incredibly heavy, though maybe not. Well, with it being hollow on the inside. It's a constellation engraved into the surface, along with some explanatory text, known as Subaru. They form together a larger constellation of Taurus. Why is this cram so many stars into one tiny part of a single constellation? I guess people in ancient times weren't hugely careful about such things. Alrighty, I got the shots I wanted. Oh, okay. Shall we scoot on over to the next one and see what's cooking? Might as well do the full tour while we're here. I suppose so. Ah! Came from the fountain room. Come on, let's see what's up. Miles, you ran like 3 feet. There's someone on the ground. Is that... Larry, what are you doing here? Actually, never mind that. What on earth is going on? Edgy! You should have seen it. It was awful. Just calm down and tell me why there's an unconscious man on the floor. I didn't do anything. He just fell down in front of me. Wait, I know this guy. The physical ability's true. Is everything all right? Don't you know it's rude to make a racket in an art gallery, you naughty boys? Wait, this smell. He's still breathing, but I know these symptoms. It's not safe, Miles. We need to get everyone out of here. Everyone with me. There isn't a moment to lose. There's poison gas coming out of that room. Holy shit. How's the victim doing, Fender? Not good. He inhaled a lot of gas. He's still out, and it sounds like it's pretty serious. But the paramedics said there's no sign of external injury and that he was conscious before it happened. Anyway, he's alive, just barely. He was lucky we found him when we did. But like I said, he's not out of the woods yet. They put him in the medical room with a specialist. I see. I couldn't help noticing that it seems like you knew him, Fender. Sure do. That was Carmelo Gusto. He was here back during the whole IS-7 thing went down. That doesn't sound very legal, true. The confectioner. So he was here 18 years ago, too. Any hoodles, this guy here seems like he's in rude health. Old pal of yours, Miles Sereno, yes. Something like that. I'm glad you're okay, Larry. Something like that? Are you serious, Edgy? You've known me since elementary school. Crush a guy's feelings, why don't you? That's about all he fucking does, man, Larry. Come on. Anyway, you know you're supposed to call me Lawrence Donim when I'm dressed like this. So no more Larry, okay? Got that? This is Larry Butts. He's a bit... Oh my god. Why are you trying to tell me who Larry Butts is? I know. Everyone knows. We get big as Lawrence DeMille. What if you didn't know? Why would you be playing the second investigations game without playing the first, without playing the original series? I don't understand. Making me so mad I'm gonna chug water. Whoa, grade school buddies. I need to go tell Gregory about this. He'll be over the moon to hear you have a pal. He was always worried you never click with anyone. Hear that, Edgy? You're lucky to have a friend like me. I never knew I was the cause of such worries for my father. Never mind that now, Larry. What are you doing here? Lawrence, Edgy. How many times do I have to tell you it's Lawrence? What are you doing here? Eek, what's with the demon eyes? All right, I'll talk. Stop looking at me like that. Good, now talk. You want to know why I'm here? Why the heck do you think? For my art, of course. Oh, and I'm coming on a date here with Lulu soon, so I thought I better scope the place out. So not actually for your art at all. Lawrence, my man, an artist and a romantic. You'll have to introduce me to this lady friend of yours. Oh, sure. It's nice to have somebody take an interest for once. Spare me. Oh, by the way, Lawrencio. You notice anything when you found the victim? Nothing in particular. Didn't you say you'd seen something awful? Oh, that. The gold guy, he just appeared and then splat. He was on the floor. Scared the life out of me. But for once, I had nothing to do with any of it. Don't look so proud. That's the least we should be able to hope for. Honored guests, I can only apologize for the trouble you've experienced. I'm Judy Bound, the gallery manager. Another person from the IS-7 incident. Good to see you, Judes. Mr. Fender, it's always a pleasure. She was at the reception desk when we arrived, so she's the one in charge here. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Can't believe you had to go through something so often on our first day in business, too. Hey, quit that. It's not your fault. Oh, wait, I guess I'd better introduce you guys. Judy, meet Miles Edgeworth, son of the late, great Gregory. Really, you're Mr. Edgeworth's son? Well. Isn't this fabulous? That great man's son here with us. 18 long years have passed, but now look, he's here at last. Ooh, a loose rhyme. It's very lovely to meet you. Fine Mr. Attorney number 2. Judy, that was the bomb. I see you're in good voice as ever. Miles Edgeworth, prosecutor. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, you're a prosecutor. I'm so sorry. Forgive me for jumping to conclusions. She's very polite, but there's something strange about her. Hey, Judy, can I get an autograph? You can write it in here. Well, if you're sure you even want such a thing. Why do you want it, Larry? Rude! You know who she is, right? Come on, Milester. You don't keep up with showbiz news or anything? Guess that's no big surprise. What's going on? Why are they looking at me like that? Judy here's a living legend. It's not just TV, movies, musicals, chart-topping hits, you name it. Hee. Oh, don't be silly. I'm just a humble art gallery owner now. I finally quit the biz for good. I finished shooting my last movie just the other day, in fact. Some of my co-stars were even kind enough to say they would come visit once we opened. Anyway, here you are. And good luck with your artistic endeavors. Thanks so much, Judy. I'll treasure it until my dying days. You and me are peas in a pod, Lawrence. Peas in a gosh darn pod. Lovely for you both. Larry, could you go practice your drawing somewhere or something? You did come all this way to an art gallery after all. It'd be a shame to waste the opportunity. A real artist drawing our exhibits. What an honor. Guess you even have a bright idea once in a while, Edgy. Alright, Judy, seeing as you were so nice about it, I guess I will. Be right back. He's a real live wire, that one. That's one way of putting it. I can only apologize. By the way, was another woman with you before. Where is she now? You mean Delica Scone. She's in the medical room, helping to care for Mr. Gusto. I call it the medical room, but it's nothing quite so grand, of course. I couldn't stay with them as the only one on staff, and I can't leave the gallery unattended. Okay, so technically Scone is a pharmacist, right? So she would, in fact, at least have some medical knowledge, but I wouldn't consider that a specialist in poisons. Well, you know what? It kind of is like a specialist in poisons, isn't it? In a way. Whatever. Delica Scone. We've heard that name before, haven't we, Fender? Sure have. Sounds like our IS-7 bingo card is complete. Something tells me this isn't a coinky-dink. Perhaps I could offer you gentlemen a cup of tea. He said word dies. That's true. A drop of the old Judy Bound special blend. Why not? For old time's sake. That'd be lovely. Thank you. Clink, clink, clatter, clatter. Now, if you both excuse me, better go and explain things to the other visitors. You go do your thing, Judes. Thanks again. I really hope Jude isn't the killer. Because everything they've set up makes her extremely, extremely sus. This aroma, Cylon, I believe. Let's give it a try. This is a fine blend, a top quality Cylon indeed. Its citrus aroma. It's said to improve one's ability to concentrate, right? Haha, your old man said those exact words 18 years ago. Really takes me back. There's just one difference. Jews cooled the saucers back then. Not today, though, it seems. Anyway. Don't you think this is all a little odd? Every single person from an 18-year-old case all assembled in place at the same time? Means she's such. She's also seems very nice, which is in video games logic means she's sus, right? Yes, it almost feels as if an investigation is in order. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, you're all right. Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Fender, we heard you got caught up in a poison gas attack, so we came as fast as we could. Couldn't do a case without our comic relief, I guess. What if it's in the cavalry? Come on, team, bring it in. No way. Besides, you're both doing just fine. Gummy and I got ourselves all worked up over nothing. Detective Gumshoe. What were you thinking, bringing Kay with you? Sorry, sir. I knew it was dangerous, what with the poison gas and all, but she wouldn't take no for an answer. I ran and I ran and I ran and I ran, but I just couldn't shake her off. When it comes to running away, the great thief right here is the world champ. Then run away. Don't chase the poor detective. All set, sir. Just say the word and I'll head in there and start investigating. You guys stay here. That gas could still be dangerous. All right, we're counting on you, detective. Good luck in there, Dickie boy. Don't say that. No way, Gummy almost looks like a real detective. I'm so proud of him. But he is a real detective? Not with the way you treat him, Bozo. This is Edgeworth speaking. Mr. Edgeworth, looks like the gas has mostly dissipated, sir. Very good, detective. Now calm down and tell me what you see. Yes, sir. First up is the exhibits. There's a statue of two people on the left side. On the right, some kind of two-horned animal. Wait, a statue of two people and a two-horned animal? That sounds familiar. Nova! It's 11 o'clock. Calm down. In fact, it sounds identical to the display in the Winter Wing. Other than that, the place is looking pretty damp. The sprinklers sprayed the place good. Must be what stopped the gas from spreading. Sprinklers? Are there any signs of a fire? No, sir. And the fire alarm hasn't been triggered either. Sprinklers look like the type that detect heat and smoke. When they detect something, they send an alarm. Either fire or smoke to the security room. Guess they read the gas as smoke and triggered the smoke alarm that way. Hello, Nova. And was anyone in the security room when that alarm went off? This place has only one employee, and that's Judy Bound, the manager. And she was at the reception desk across from the security room the whole time since the gallery opened. So she heard the alarm from across the way turn on the sprinklers. Yep. Seems they can only be switched on manually, and only from there. Wouldn't want the art getting soaked for no good reason, I guess. If it's manual, you could even check how bad the fire was and try to get some stuff out first. It's geared around protecting the exhibits. That makes sense in an art gallery, I guess. Brr, and one more thing, it's freezing in here. This isn't the autumn wing, it's a deep midwinter wing. So the autumn wing is cold too. I checked the temperatures, 26.5 degrees in here, sir. Why is the autumn wing being kept at the same temperature as the winter wing? Jolas, that's about all I got for now. I'll let you know if I find anything else, sir. Understood. Thank you, Detective Gumshoe. Shout out to Gumshoe doing his job for once. What did Gummy have to say? He said that the autumn wing is actually quite wintry. Huh? I don't get it. I'm wondering what it can mean myself, but it's a bit hard to tell from out here. We should try to get in there as soon as the police are done with their investigation. Amen to that. We need to see what the deal is for ourselves. Is there anybody else who might know something in the meantime? Oh yeah, there is one guy, Miles' best bud. His what? If we have to, and I guess we have to. Wait, that's... Kay, didn't expect to see you here. You're looking as fresh-faced as ever. Heh. Yeah, long time no see. Larry, right? So here's the deal, Kay. I'm Lawrence right now. You see, I'm also a bit of an artist. Ah, so it's your alias. I like it. Good to see you, Lawrence. I always knew you were a nice, thoughtful kid. Wait, what's the matter, Nova? You attacking Ghost now? K Gaming. True. Unlike some people. I have some questions for you, Larry. What the? How am I a suspect? Just because I found the guy, that doesn't mean I did the crime. I never said you did. I asked you to tell us what you saw. You said you saw something awful. How so exactly? Look, I didn't see anything. I didn't do anything. Okay. I don't think I did anyway. Whoa, Chief, you didn't sound so sure of yourself at the end there. There's something you should know about him, Fender. When something smells, it's usually the butts. You've been saying that about Larry for 26 years now. His ability to attract trouble is legendary, for want of a better word. Suppose I'd better find out what he did this time. We're gonna play chess with Larry? Really? I knew that Larry might be hiding, however. I didn't say anything, I didn't do anything, and you can't prove otherwise. It's almost impossible for him to keep his cool. I'll need to bide my time when he gets agitated and wait for him to calm down. Let's start by asking him to go into detail about what he's doing here. He shouldn't prove to be too much of a challenge. So let's get this over with. Why exactly did you come to the art gallery today? What kind of question is that? What, do you think I don't belong in a gallery or something? Why don't we just kill Larry? It would solve a lot of problems, I think. To be fair, I also think if Larry and Maya were actually both killed, who would be the suspect in the original Ace Attorney games? They would have no one other than the actual killer. Gumshoe? Nah, probably not Gumshoe. I think it would be doing him a favor if they killed him. Don't say that. Hit you a portrait. And when I'm dead, I'll scribble all over it. I'm joking, okay? I never scribble on one of my pieces. How could I? They're valuable artworks. According to you, perhaps. I imagine I might struggle to agree. Oh, laugh it up, funny guy. Luckily, some people actually believe in my work. She's called Lulu, okay? And she says my pictures are masterpieces. So if she likes something, I'll draw it for her. Anything at all. And where is this Lulu? How come you're here alone? What, a guy can't be apart from his girlfriend for 1 second? I have my own life too, you know. Fine, Lulu said she's a Gemini, okay? So am I! I thought I could do a sketch of the statue to show her on our date. I suspect you're pretty proud of this sketch. Not so much this time, actually. But you know, it being her sign and all, I just thought maybe she'd kinda like it. How very like you to try to tell me nothing and give so much away in the process. So to summarize, you came here today to draw a sketch of the Gemini statue for your girlfriend Lulu. But what? How did you figure all that out? From your incessant prattling, you just can't help yourself, can you? Fine, then I won't say another word. Larry may want to keep his mouth shut now, but I'll have my answers one way or another. Let's ask him what he did after he arrived here at the gallery. We'll soon see what he's hiding. It's just a matter of time. Alright, tell me what you did once you arrived here. What's the big idea? Why are you staring at me like that? I don't remember. I don't have a pamphlet, so I don't know what was where. I just kind of hung around by the fountain. What gives, Edgy? If you don't have anything to ask, let me get back to my sketching. I ignored him in his blathering for too long. You would spill the beans. That's what I'm trying to do, actually. You didn't receive a pamphlet when you paid your entrance fee at the reception desk. You mean entry isn't... It's not free to get in here. You mean to tell me that you entered without paying? I'm sorry, okay? It wasn't deliberate. There wasn't anyone at the reception desk is all. So I thought entry must be free. You're saying Miss Bound wasn't at the reception desk at the time? Yeah, it looked like there was maybe somebody in the little room opposite. This cat, she's looking at my feet. Stop looking at my feet. You cannot attack my feet. I will stop you. Ms. Bound had to enter the security room to activate the sprinkler system, but she wasn't at the reception desk because she was busy responding to the incident. And right after she finally got the place open for business too, poor Judy. The Winterwing, the gallery's greatest attraction, and it's gonna be ruined now. You say you don't have a pamphlet, and yet you seem to know all about the Winterwing. For example, that the Gemini statue you came here to draw just happens to be in said room. Therefore, it was your intention to visit the Winterwing all along, wasn't it? Yes? Fumo? Oh, you got it. We love the Fumo here. How? How did you get me again? Fine, you're right. I came here for the Gemini statue. And yeah, I came here to visit the Winterwing. I won't deny it. Larry's not one to confess so easily. Then again, he's always managed to surprise me in unusual ways. Let's see what more he can tell us about the Winterwing. I expect even Larry has found his feet a little by now. I'll have to watch his reactions more carefully and see what information I can glean from him. Larry, be honest, did you enter the Winterwing? What is that? Is that suspicion I see in your eyes? I tried to get in there, sure, but... You tried to get in, but you couldn't. Yeah, exactly. I wanted to get in there, but... That old guy came out and fell to the ground, and like I said, it was all pretty shocking. So you were unable to enter the Winterwing because the victim emerged and collapsed in front of you. Yeah, he came out the Winterwing door and then went down. Wasn't it the Autumn Wing that the victim came out of? If that stupid poison gas thing had never happened, I'd be in there happily sketching away right now. Larry seems to have the Autumn and Winter Wings mixed up. Regardless, it seems his aim was to make a sketch of one of those statues. This would be a useful clue. What did you see in the Winter Wing, Larry? You didn't let up, do you? I told you, I didn't see anything. Galleries are nice and all, but I kind of changed my mind once I got here. Thought I'd go meet my girlfriend instead. I think it's time to deploy my clue. Didn't you say you came here to make a sketch of one of the statues for your girlfriend? How many times is our thing gonna be, by the way, you're here for a sketch of the Gemini statue? I feel like almost every piece of information has been that. Surely you saw something, even if you were distracted by the victim's collapse. Well, I didn't not see something, but that doesn't prove I did see something totally terrifying either, does it? Really, Larry? You could at least try to make this a little harder for me. I put it to you, Larry Butts, that you did in fact see something totally terrifying. Gah! How do you do it, Edgy? Are you some kind of mind reader? Fine, I guess there's no point trying to keep it a secret any longer. Heh! Checkmate. I'm not sure there's much point in you trying to keep any secrets given your track record. Wasn't exactly the most edifying use of my time, but that's checkmate. God, this guy's such a fucking nerd. I just couldn't help staring at that Gemini statue. My eyes are drawn to it. Objection! You keep talking about a Gemini statue. There's no way you saw what you think you saw. It's simply not possible. What do you mean? You think I saw a ghost statue or something? The conception I was looking at for winter. This piece of evidence shows us what Larry was literally looking at.
Take that!
Take a look at this pamphlet. The autumn wing features sculptures depicting Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and Aries. Not only that, but I've seen the statue depicting Gemini and the winter wing for myself. Means that whatever you saw couldn't have been a statue of Gemini. Guess that makes sense. Why is he not more surprised by that? It does seem pretty weird now that I think about it. One of the two people did look like a goddess. So the other stuff, I guess that wasn't my imagination either. Other stuff? You're interested in it too, aren't you, Edgy? Great, let me show you. Show me what exactly? I drew a picture of it all. Got the whole scene down exactly as I saw it, but I'm still not that confident in my work, so, well, I want to see. Really? Alright, here. Larry? What the fuck? What on earth? It's grotesque. You're trying to tell me that the statue was crying tears of blood. I have to say, Lawrence, it's pretty scary. What could this mean? Classic Lawrence. Right? Because it was scary. It was supposed to be a statue of Gemini, but it up and turned into a goddess right before my eyes. It freaked me out so bad, I screamed out loud. He wasn't reacting to the victim collapsing in front of him after all. Wait, when you say it turned into a goddess, what do you mean exactly? What do you mean? What do I mean? The bottom half was suddenly a fish, that's what I mean. A goddess with a fishy bottom half sounds like Pisces to me. I heard it's all based on the legend of a goddess and her son turning into fish to escape some baddies. Wow, really? I thought Pisces was just two plain old fish. Edgy, do you think the statue's cursed? I mean, tears of blood turning into a fish. That's some pretty cursed stuff right there. Don't be a fool. Imagine you simply mistook one statue for the other. Oh, look at you, tucking it carefully into your organizer. I suddenly thought I might have a use for it later. Maybe in the bathroom. Edgeworth, why are you such a piece of shit? I believe he means as toilet paper. You're the worst, Edgy, the worst. Kind of freaky deaky though, huh? The statue with the bottom half that changes shape? I'm very keen to find out what went down in the autumn wing, aren't you? I suppose I am, yes. Could there be some kind of trick to the Pisces statue, perhaps? Yes, Edgeworth speaking. I'm just about done in here, sir. There's no danger from the gas anymore. You can come in now. Thanks. Good work, detective. Seems it's finally entered the autumn wing. Good detective, sure has impeccable timing. Come on, let's go take a look. I want to see this Pisces statue. You're going in there, Kay. Maybe I should come along too. Did you really think I was going to leave you out here on your own? I know better than that. Alright everyone, to the autumn wing. Here at last. And it really does look a lot like the winter wing. Glad you could make it. Oh, hey there. You're, Harry, was it? Good to see you, Harry. No, for the last time, the name is Lawrence Dolman. Detective, your report, if you don't mind. Yes, sir. So first off, I found a blowtorch. The nozzle was still warm when I found it, so I guess it was used pretty recently. And somebody was using it to heat something. There's a stepladder already like that when you entered. Yeah, guess it was used by whoever let the gas. The gas was inside the case until someone opened the lid. Is that so? The Pisces statue. You're sure up on your constellation, sir. You know what the other case is, too. There's the autumn wing, so it should be Capricorn. There's no fooling you, sir. I thought it was supposed to be Taurus. That weird cloth that's draped around it trips me up. Is that a piece of luminous cloth from way back when? What's that doing here? Can I have evidence from the IS-7 incident, too? Taking a look around. Seems there's other piece of luminous cloth on each of the other cases. Yeah, that just makes me want to see what's hiding underneath them real bad. Sure, let me whip them off for you real quick. Wow, they're beautiful. So the transformation Larry witnessed. Could have been the moment that the cloth around the Pisces lower half fell away. See, Edgy, see? I wasn't imagining things, and I wasn't mistaken. Ah. Listen, Milester, I think we can all agree this room is fishier than a bucket of fish. My hunch is that someone deliberately tried to make this room look just like the Winter Wing. Yes, I was thinking exactly the same thing. Even cover the statues up in just a way as to make them look similar. The cloth over the bottom half, the Pisces and Gemini statues look almost the same. Ditto for Capricorn, cover up his bottom half and he looks pretty much like Taurus. Bad weather fights in Motherfor. Correct. So bad. But the extra EXP is so tasty. Right? Wow. The other two can't be fixed as easily, so covering their cases up completely was the only answer. Disguise the Autumn Wing as a Winter Wing. I'd say we need to take a closer look at things in here, wouldn't you? You, Fender. Hold it. Miss Winter. Mr. Winter and Judge Gavel? What the heck are you guys doing here? You're the last thing I need. This is my scene, you hear? Mr. Edgeworth, it seems I have failed in my duties yet again. I pray one day to make you see that your presence is not required at every crime scene. Gurk. And that co-opting the good detective for your own ends is neither right nor good. I will have to give serious consideration as to how the gods of justice would have me judge you. You got it all wrong. It was me who asked Mr. Edgeworth to help, not the other way around. It was. Well then, you know what that means, Detective Flatfoot. Oh, you mean... Exactly, your, salary check is taking a hit. What the fuck? Even fucking a winner is cutting his salary. But you're looking forward to payday now. Always wanted to say that. Man, getting a wage cut from you of all... Even Gumshoe's like, man, what the fuck? Not so fast, Mr. Winter. I was simply assisting with the police's investigation as a witness and bystander. Yet the Gumshoe is entirely in the right. Oh, he is, huh? So you're saying I should give him a bonus instead? That's not what I'm saying at all. Edgeworth, what the fuck? Edgeworth. Edgeworth. What the action? Someone was like, should I take away Gumshoe's salary? No. Should I give him a bonus? No. Hey, I wouldn't mind a little salary bump. Your compassion and generosity are truly heartwarming, Eustace. We must take into account past transgressions when making judgments that concern the future. I hereby judge Mr. Edgeworth and his associates, unfit to tread the hollow grounds of this scene. What? But we only just got here. Gods of Justice have conferred her blessings on Eustace, and Eustace alone. Which, you mean, this is Mr. Winter's case. That's exactly what she means. It's time for a wrap-up, for the warm-up act to get off the stage. After all, I solved this one already. I have a suspect lined up and everything. What did you say, a suspect already? Who? Who else but your artist friend over there? Huh? Me? Me? What's going on, Edgy? Your guess is as good as mine. I can't even begin to imagine how the boy's mind works. Heh heh heh. Unsurprising that you lack the attitude to understand the winning mindset. Lack the attitude. Something tells me he doesn't know the real winning turn of phrase. Well put, Eustace. Mr. Edgeworth does indeed lack a certain aptitude. Yeah, exactly. Where's your aptitude, smart guy? Wow, he's totally shameless. Underestimate my information gathering skills at your own peril. Before we came here, we dropped by the medical room to ask the doctor there a few questions. And he told me where the poison gas came from. And where might that have been? It was, it's this chemical you find everywhere. Can't think of the name just now, though. Wait there a second. Let's just call him real quick. Perhaps I can answer your question while Eustace is on the telephone. Why let him make the call if you know the answer? The gas was created by missing two specific chemicals. Ubilium and asphyxium. What kind of chemicals are they? Ubiquium is a red liquid used in all manners of everyday products. Paint and dishwasher liquids, among various others. On its own, it's entirely benign. So it's something anyone can get their hands on. Precisely. But the same cannot be said for asphyxian. That does sound nasty. What's it used for? It's the main ingredient in a product called Infesticide Ultra. Is a pure white in color and is unavailable to the average consumer. In fact, it is not impossible for members of the public to obtain it here in this country. As such, we are currently investigating where it might have come from. I'm back, and I know the name of the chemical now. Don't waste your breath. Judge Gavel informed us already. Huh? Oh, great. That'll make it quicker, I guess. The source of the gas, ubiquium. It's used in paint and stuff, right? And there was someone here at the gallery today who brought paints with them. Your friend, the artist. You can't just accuse me because of that. Objection to the paints on your palette in your hands. Edgy, is this kid okay? He seems a little... Indeed, I haven't known him long, but he's a little prone to jumping to the wrong conclusions. Hey, quit talking about me like I'm not even here. Ignore them, Eustace. They're simply intimidated by you, nothing more. Why not give them yet another reason to fear you with one of your winning deductions? Winning? Yeah, good idea. Get a load of this, losers. Our friend, the artist, here won the race to find the victim and was the first on the scene, correct? And the gas the victim was poisoned with is made from ubiquium, which, as we know, is found in paint. This person, he is one winning stride away from the victim, which surely makes him the winner on our list of suspects. That is horrible logic. Right, Gavel? You think so too, right? It is a possibility that certainly cannot be discounted. Well, would the artist like to share his version of events? Did you leave red paint at the scene of the crime? Or something more sinister, the catalyst for a cloud of toxic gas, perhaps? Think I might have left my heart there, you know. You might have picked it up. Heh. Larry. Fucking hell. I'd be careful with what you say to me. My gavel's already primed to deliver a guilty verdict. Do it. Gavel, do it. Just kill him. Ignore him, please, Your Honor. It's for the best. Quit stalling. You can't run from the fact that my reasoning is flawless. So admit defeat and crawl out of here with your tails between your legs, because I win. Ha! I have better things to do than pick holes in your faulty logic, but I don't suppose I have much of a choice. The race is scene, correct? I'll be the first to admit that he's something of a suspicious character.
Objection!
First to admit, are you trying to beat me to it? But you can't, because I'm the winner. I'm the first rate, always. Huh? I'm a first rate artist, you say? Larry, I don't need you to make this any more convoluted than it already is. Please, Mr. Winner, just continue.
Hold it!
We do indeed. It seems it's found in a number of everyday products. Right, which makes your friend's paint pretty darn suspicious. But isn't it also found in a bunch of other stuff, too? She has a winning point, I guess. Right, Gavel? I suppose she does. As I said, ubiquium is also found in dishwashing liquids, among other things. In other words, paint isn't the only possible explanation. No, but just listen to the rest of my amazing deduction, will you? He's carrying paint on his person. He was one of the winning stride from the victim. It's by no means certain that paint was the source of the poison gas. Ha! Well, it's by no means certain that it wasn't either. Well, is that supposed to sound clever? Copying Mr. Edgeworth's speaking style isn't a shortcut to looking cool, you know. Huh. You make it sound as if you think there's something wrong with how I speak. Get him, Kay! Fuck him up! Anyway, to bring it all home, my winning deduction shows he had paint and he was closest to the victim. List of suspects. That's really all you're basing your suspicion on Mr. Butts on. With that, then show me some proof, loser. Put up or shut up. He's really asking for it, Mr. Edgeworth. He is, so let's find the right piece of evidence and really give it to him. You know that Mr. Winter isn't much of a listener. He also knows reason is likely to be based on a flawed assumption. Yeah, I even phoned the other guy. He still got it wrong somehow.
Objection!
Alright, bozo. Your objections are anything but winning, I'm afraid, unless you're looking to win a prize for incoherence. Heh. So you agree that I deserve a prize? What you deserve is to be set right. The gas came from within the case containing the sculpture of Pisces. It did. It was created by the artist guy. With the red paint that we know is full of ubiquium. Allow me to offer you a bit of advice, one prosecutor to another. It always helps to listen carefully to others. The gas is created when ubiquium is mixed with another substance, asphyxian. Paint containing ubiquium alone wouldn't create any kind of gas at all. It wouldn't? Are you stupid? I thought they said the guy was asphyxiated with ubiquium. So you're telling me this is all based on mishearing of the forensic report? Yeah! The gas had already done its work by the time Mr. Butts found the victim. Perhaps it's your own aptitude that you should be worrying about. My aptitude? What does that even mean? You literally used the word 5 minutes ago. It means one ability or how suited one is to a particular task, Eustace. An attitude. The other word you misused only minutes ago, well, is another thing entirely. I get what you're doing. You're making fun of me again. What I'm doing is demonstrating that you do not have the aptitude required to head up this investigation. Before you go any further, you may wish to consider some of the flaws in your own statement. And what flaws might those be? Firstly, that you cannot prove your artist friend did not enter the Autumn Wing. And secondly, that you cannot prove the red paint did not have something to do with the crime. But the paint isn't important on its own, surely. As important as the combination of red ubiquium with white asphyxian. How exactly were the two substances introduced to one another? Sure, we need to figure that out before anything else. Indeed we do. That is what Eustace will be investigating next. Or what he would already be investigating had you not been here making needless trouble. We're not here to make trouble. Quite the opposite, in fact. We're here to help. Are you saying you know how the gas was made? I don't believe you. I am certainly point you to a vital clue as to how it was done. He's bluffing, Eustace. Ignore him. It's fine, Gavel. He's clearly lying. Might as well let him talk himself even further into a corner. If you are sure. Come then, show me what you've got. What shows how the gas was created? You're saying this somehow shows us how the chemicals were mixed to make the poison gas. That's exactly what I'm saying, yes. Thank you for noticing. Well, they do say I have a good eye. The red tears Mr. Butts saw, that was a ubiquium. What? Wait a second, you're saying the statue cried the stuff out? Wait, so our culprit is some kind of evil spirit. How much time am I going to have to waste taking him through this step by step? The red tears alone would not have been enough to create the gas. It must have been mixed with something else inside that case. Notice is right there in the sketch I just showed you. Mixed together.
Take that!
Take that! Observe the pool of pink liquid beneath this Pisces statue glass case. This clearly shows the two chemicals mixed. What? Wait, I don't get it. How does that prove that some ubiquium mixed with some asphyxian? We have an artist with us. Why don't we ask him? Lara, you claim to be something of a painter. I imagine you have some experience mixing colors. What happens when you mix white with red? Don't treat me like a dum-dum, Edgy. I did graduate from junior high, you know. Any idiot know that white and red make pink. I mean, there's variations. You got your rose pinks and your baby pinks. That'll be more than enough, thank you. You see what I'm getting at now, Mr. Winter? Oh, I think I do. Ubiquium is red, asphyxian is white. Mix the two together and you get pink. That's what that pink liquid is. Yes, very good. You got there in the end. Yes, interesting. I think you finally convinced him. Mr. Edgeworth, you have raised a possibility, nothing more. We cannot know for sure that this shows the result of two chemicals having mixed. Yet you are attempting to enter as evidence was drawn by a suspect. How can we possibly hope to rely on its veracity? Hey, I drew everything exactly as I saw it. A true artist never lies or embellishes the truth. Forgive me, but I did not ask for your opinions. Oof, she's a cold one, but I like it. Shut up, Larry. You may rest assured, Your Honor, that I mean to prove my theory to all of our satisfaction. It may not be wise to jeopardize your position any further, Mr. Edgeworth, especially as there is another question to which you have yet to provide a satisfactory answer. How can you prove that this man did not enter the Autumn Wing? If you are able to, there is little more to discuss. Wait, maybe the victim can help us with that. Mr. Gusto, he's still unconscious and in critical condition. He is? Oh. Now, if you don't mind, Eustace needs to carry out his own investigation of this area. Are you so kind as to leave him in peace? Hold it. For the presiding judge's sake, I pray to the goddess that you need never be summoned to testify. I have horrible news for you, Gavel. Now then, is there something you wish to say, Mr. Artist? You can just hold that pose for a moment there, Miss Ice Queen. I am Justice Verity Gavel, and I'd be grateful if you would dispense with the childish epithets. Oh, she finally tells me her name. Nice to meet you, Verity. Name's Lawrence Dolman. You can call me Lawrence. You can stop wasting the court's time, Mr. Dolman. Oh yeah, sorry, it's just, there's something I forgot to mention. The door was locked. I tried to open it, and then the old guy came tumbling out. It does appear that the door can be unlocked from the inside. However, that does not necessarily mean that it was locked at the time you claim. Without proof, your statement carries little weight, I'm afraid.
Objection!
Well, as it happens, I can back our pal here up on that. What? Yup, we tried to come in here too, but it's just like the guy said. It was locked up tight. Ain't that so, Miles Sereno? It is. I seem to remember how it went. So, Winter Wing. Huh? I don't believe it, it's locked. Guy is open for biz, but the Winter Wing's off limits? What gives? Prior to the incident with the gas, it was not possible to enter this room from the outside. And what does it say that your suspicious friend was not in here with the victim the entire time? The fact that he didn't suffer the ill effects of the gas. Search him for gas mask if you like. I doubt you'll find one. I see. I suppose we will have to take you at your collective word. That was a little too easy. Well, Judge Gavel, you accept that Mr. Butts is no longer a viable suspect. That once again, Mr. Winter's deductions have fallen short of the mark. Hee, what are you talking about? I just need some more information, that's all. You can't blame a guy for being a little hasty with his deductions. You know, it's not cool for a prosecutor to be saying stuff like that, right? Very well, then perhaps we should call our next suspect. Mr. Dolman, you may step down from the stand, huh? Go, you mean, but I was enjoying our time together, Verity. Let me stick around, please. Overruled. Show no mercy. Squish my heart into a goopy mush. I love. Why is Larry so Wata coded? Like, he's just pathetic. My lord. Who exactly is this next suspect? The pharmacist Delica Scone. Your artist friend may have struggled to lay his hands on a bottle of Infesticide Ultra, but someone in her line of work would surely have a better idea of where such a thing might be acquired. The court hereby calls for a 10-minute recess. Eustace, we will go and fetch the suspects. Your winning smile will bring her running, I'm sure. My winning... Of course, Gavel. Let us get to her at once. Hey, Detective Flatfoot, you carry on investigating while I'm gone, okay? Sure. Is it possible? Could Judge Gavel have suspected Miss Scone from the start? Now that you mention it, she wasn't helping Mr. Winter like she usually does, huh? What exactly is your angle here? Judge Gavel. To be continued! 1 second, I got a DM. Nope. From me, true. Okay. I know. What time is it? How long have I been streaming? An hour. I'm so tired. I wish for nothing but the sweet release of sleep. Ugh. But I don't know. 1 second. Ba-da-ba-ba. What do I do? I have like 20 minutes. Chat. Look. 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 I could do that. You're not wrong. $20 of fishing? Just 20 minutes of fishing. Just a little bit of fishing. Here, let me put the code up for you while I get the Twitch information up to date. Just a small amount of fishing, all right? Before I leave. What in the name of fish is this? It's fishing. It's fishing. All right. I'm going to keep the game title the same. Web fishing. Okay. You bought this game. Nope. All right. I'm resuming. Anyone who didn't see the code doesn't get it. Monster cosmetic. Midnight fur cosmetic. Oh, that must be the black fur. All right. It's $5. Yeah. Someone else got the game for me. No, I missed the code. Sucks. We'll just be fishing for a little bit. Just a small tad. 20-ish minutes or so till 12. That sounds good. Seems like something Nilia would do. Take a guess on what Nilia is doing right this very second. You may not be surprised. Extra bait used. Fine, that's fine. I don't mind. That's not bad. Yippee! Male protagonist joined the game. Congratulations, male protagonist, for joining the game. You can join me at Dupier. 1. I've got my Man of War. So after, so remember when I thought Kate was going to end the stream and then Kate decided to do a game using the test characters. Like as soon as she started trying to get that set up, I was like, well, Nilia is playing web fishing, so I might as well join them until Kate's done, so I have something to do while waiting for my stream to start. Who the fuck is male protagonist? Over there. You see him? Let's check out that new color fur I got. Yo. That's definitely a darker color for sure. It's really dark. You can't see shit. I got these monster teeth. Okay, bye. Male protagonist. Yippee! Ooh, that's a large stunfish. Sunfish. One day I will stop saying the Pokemon. But not today. Joler, true. Let me get the hot water on. The more things I do now, the less time I have to spend like wasting time after the stream. Ugh. I do need to wash my teacup though. That's something I definitely need to do. Remember, everyone, we will in fact be fishing tomorrow. Fishing Friday. So anyone who wants to fish, make sure you're here tomorrow. Or like for the next 15 minutes, I guess. A lot of seahorses. Two. Okay. We're looking for a turtle. I don't think we're going to be getting it though today. Krill. Huzzah! Still didn't finish off your normal rarity fish collection? I'm not even close, to be honest. I'm still working on my saltwater fish collection. I'm one away. For this, I need a lot more of these. Like, I need a toad still. I need a frog. I need a gar. Like, I almost have as many, like, opulence. It's not great. We're not doing so hot in the, You're due for it any moment. I mean, I'm just missing the one fish. The sea turtle. I guess this could technically be it. Like a small sea turtle. It's not. It's a huge Atlantic salmon. Congratulations on level 8. Tomato Curry is playing web fishing. That makes sense. Tomato Curry has an absolutely funny amount of time. He's had this game for like 48 hours and he has like 40 hours. You can tell how much sleep Tomato Curry has gotten based on how much time he does not have. All right, my water's at a boil. What's the code? Why doesn't Barb play this? Barb would enjoy this. I agree. Holy shit! A golden manta ray? Yippee! Here, I will show the code one more time since you weren't here. You have 45 seconds. Just kidding. That's it. That's all the time you get. Damn, you got it. That's all I need. Damn. Grady with a 4. A true gamer. But is that just a rock? I don't have any bait. Oh. The toilet? That makes sense. The movement system is so true to life. I know, right? You can't actually sit on the toilet. Oh, so you put a rock there so you can sit on it? That's so funny. All right. Can we get a turtle in 11 minutes? I don't know, boys. Seems unlikely. But can you shit on the toilet? There we go. Holy shit, for a 1-star, this is crazy. What the fuck? Imagine getting that shit as a 1-star? Oh, that's why. That thing's probably worth like 300 bucks. 468 as a 1-star. Holy shit. That's a lot of money. All right, we're looking for a normal ass turtle. Not a good look. But drink rings. Well, at least I'm doing my part of global warming or something. I don't know. You have to be close to hear the flush. I hear the flush. Don't worry. Do not worry yourself. I hear it. Come on, turtle. Okay, this looks promising. This looks promising. Could be a man-o-war, could be a coelacanth, could be a whale. Could be a whale. Double whale? That doesn't seem that big. I really wanted to open up this game at work. Do it! What's the worst thing that could happen? I would have gotten in trouble. Trouble with who? What the fuck? I joined a random public server earlier today. Yeah? How'd that go? I was setting up a furry RP Discord channel. Yeah, yeah, that sounds right. Yoshi story. Bro, there's only 7 minutes left of fishing. Stare. Are you really gonna come in here, fish for like 5 minutes, and then leave? If so, based. Was. Does this answer you? You know, I respect it. Ooh, a regular man of war. I already have that. Give me the turtle. How much is that? $110? I mean, I'll still take that. Got 2 whales back to back. What the fuck? 240. I'm gonna make a decent amount of money despite not really catching anything that interesting. I have to use fucking crickets so that I can actually have like a chance of getting what I want. It's so annoying. Stingray. Be worth more than $150. Well, that's just a base whale. If it was a rarer whale, it'd probably be worth more. You know what I'm saying? Yoshi story. Get out of here with a megalovania. With the pumps. That as well is only base ready. Best I can do is $150. Yeah, exactly. Nice stingray. Now, if you brought like a radiant whale, woo. Ah, fuck! That's the turtle I'm looking for. What the fuck? Small great white shark. Caught. True. I'd love like a high rarity microscopic shark. Was alpha despite being small. Bro, you have I mean, it's not surprising, but you have the last tier of bait. You're able to get alphas? What the fuck? I don't need money anymore. This guy. You really do be out here just fishing. When you have a portable toilet. I feel like I could answer that question. All right. This is the one. This looks good. Fuck. Did he finish the normal decks? Nope. Nope. Not even close. I'm still working on saltwater because I can't catch a fucking sea turtle. And then I have to go back to freshwater. And then I have to clean up Misk. I'm in hell. I don't even have a regular old boot. I'm gonna have to switch to worms just so I can finish it. Sea turtle. I'm in hell. I finally got the Manivore though, so that's pretty good. All right, I think I have one more. Yep. Chat, last pull, last pull. Is the last. And the finishing the base rarity. That's so funny. All right, bozos. You knew what you were getting yourselves into. This was just like me wasting 20 minutes at the end of my stream. Buy those so I can get started next. Let me sell what I got too so I know how much money I have. Someone's spinning a whale around. Monka, way too dank. True, true. True, true. Get the fuck in the ocean. Try me. Okay. Shit. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Why am I the only one getting hit up? No big deal. As long as I don't land in the water, I'm fine. Shit! Okay, you got me, you got me, you got me. I concede, I concede. Anyway, fuck you. Male protagonist, get drowned. Better than deadlock, actually true. He doesn't know I turned off griefing. No! He's right! What the fuck? Get owned. I turned on griefing by closing your game. All right, everyone. Have yourself one of these. I'm gonna drink some tea and then head to bed. I gotta be up early to take care of the electrician and stuff. So, hopefully I'll have tons of energy tomorrow night so we can fish for a couple hours. Until then, I hope you all have a great rest of your day or night if you're like me and it's already the next day. I'll see all of you tomorrow or later today, really. Bye-bye.